Today we're going to replace the rear brake pads on this 2018 Toyota Camry. Alright, I just did the passenger side. Now we're going to do the driver's side. It's essentially the same thing. First thing we're going to do is remove the wheel. I'm going to be using a 21mm socket to remove these. I am also using my impact gun, which makes life so much easier. Next, remove the wheel and set it to the side. Using a 14mm socket, we'll remove these two caliper bolts here, holding this caliper into place. There's one and two. Remove the bottom one and set it to the side. Leave the top one on. What we're going to do is pull this whole caliper outwards towards you, so that way we are able to compress the piston. And let's see how far we got with that. And there's the piston I'm talking about. Not very far because of these caliper pins, but just pull it up just a little bit up higher than those caliper pins and just pull it towards you using the rotor and the brake. You can see it down there. It's compressing little by little. Just take your time. Otherwise, if you don't have this, you will need a C-clamp, or if you don't do this, you will need a C-clamp to compress this piston in. Once that's compressed in, we'll remove that, set that to the side, and here are our brake shoes. Jeez, almost metal on metal. Perfect timing. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this all up. We're gonna pull these out, and this top one here as well. Just be careful, it does have pretty sharp ends. All right, using some brake cleaner, let's clean these parts up. Just spray them down, clean on here. Let's use a wire brush to clean all the surface up on both sides, up and down. And what we're gonna actually do as well is service these little caliper pins. Okay, they're not even sliding out. That one was able to a little bit. This one is like stuck. We're trying to lift the little boot from here. Pull the boot inward and then pull the caliper pin out. With two hands it's a lot easier. I'm just trying to do it with one. There it is, and that is pretty dried. So let's also clean this up with some brake cleaner. Clean this off, and there it is, looking like brand new. We're going to use some caliper grease to lube this pin up, and then we'll stick it back in here. You could also take it to the next step and clean this out with brake cleaner, but we really don't need to. It was just dried up and lube. Give it a couple of twists or turns, and there it is, nice and springy, and that's what we want. Perfect. Now that this is clean, we're also going to apply some of this down here, right here. That way we don't get any of those brake squeaks. Keep nice, everything lubricated with a layer of protection. We're going to scrub these down as well. Alright, and there it is. And we'll stick these right back in here, just like so. They'll get compressed down with the brake shoe itself. We'll put some grease in here, and we'll do the same for the top. Alright, we still have this bottom caliper pin to do. Same process here, and then same process, clean it up, lube it up, put it in there, give it a couple of twisties. Alright, now let's put in our brand new shoe pads. Here's the part number, D1212. The only thing I noticed about these is that they didn't come with a little sensor here to notify you that the brake is slow. These don't have those. Yikes. Good old do it last. Put those into place here, and the back one back here. That's what I like about the Duralast Gold. They come with the brake hardware, so it includes these. The basic one does not, but they're ceramic. Now put the whole caliper back into place. We'll put in the two bolts that hold this down, the top one. Sometimes you just need the other hand, and the bottom one as well. We'll secure these down with a 14mm and the bottom one as well. Just make sure they're nice and tight, and we are set. All you gotta do now is just start up the car, hit the brake a couple of times, compress that piston back into place, and you're good to go. Slap on the wheel and you are set. I also did forget to mention to open this up, but it's okay, really don't need to. It has a little bleeder valve right there, so it could throw the air out. We're just pushing the fluid back into the system. No reason to add any more to it, because you're just pushing that fluid back into the system, back to the reservoir. Sweet. So let's fire it up. Press on the brake. Press it a couple of more times, and you'll feel it getting harder, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.